What's up, fish tank junkies? It's your boy Tony, aka Holds21. I'm back with another video. But before I jump into this video, do me a favor if you haven't already done so. Hit that like button, which will help me get my videos spread across YouTube. Subscribe, bang on that bell to get my latest video notification. Now that that's been said, let's get it popping. My question to you guys tonight is fish keeping a hobby or a job for you? For myself, sometimes I find myself stuck in the middle. Sometimes it is a hobby, sometimes it is a job. If you're doing it for profit, I get it. It is your job. But if you're doing it for pleasure, sometimes it can still be your job if you have more than one tank. I think I have 7 tanks, and sometimes I'm like, why in the heck am I doing this? I have a lot of other things going on between work, doing things around the house, doing something for the kids, or some stuff like that. Why am I doing this? I don't need to do this. I'm getting rid of some of this stuff and just chill. Be a regular human being, so to speak. But other times, once you do those water changes, that tank is looking good. There's nothing else like looking in a beautiful, clean aquarium. I'm telling you. But yeah, it can be work. I just want to know what you guys think. Is it a hobby or a job for you? I'm not talking to you guys that are doing it for straight up profit with stores and things like that. I'm mostly talking to you that keep fish for pleasure, for your simple viewing pleasure. It's nothing like it. And is it worth it? I don't get a whole lot of visitors in my house, but when I do, I love for them to look at my tanks and marvel. And if you don't look at my tanks and marvel, I'm going to make you look at my tanks and marvel. How dare you walk past my freshly cleaned discus tank where I'm at today. I call this my discus tank. I used to call it my rainbow tank because I had more rainbows in it, but now it's more discus. It's a community tank. I really like this tank. Every time I set up a new tank, it becomes my favorite tank. Right. This is not all that new, but right now it's my favorite tank. I recently went to a fish swap for my fish group that used to be on Facebook, but you know, they prevented selling fish and stuff like that, so we had to find another way to do it. We created another group, not we, but someone did, a group called Band, which allows it has nothing to do with Facebook. You can buy and sell fish as much as you like. But anyway, I picked up this guy, the fish swap, and there's another guy back there like him. I'm not even sure what kind of discus this is. They might give so many names for them when they mix. Well, crossbreed discus. I'm not going to even pretend I know what this one is called at this moment, but it is a beautiful fish. There's an excellent shot at him right there. There's another one very similar to him in the back down here, if you can see him. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fish. As I mentioned in the past, discus are not cheap, but for once, the guy that I have bought several from over the past few years, cut me a little deal. Anything I can save, I'm taking it. The average discus probably costs about $50 for a medium-sized one. I'm not a rich man, so I'll take any savings that I can get. I can't afford to buy a lot of them at one time. So I'm like my man, the Hawaiian fish keeper says, I'm balling on a budget. I love that, man. I love that song. Even though it has only a few words, but you nailed it, brother. But this guy right here, I'm not sure what he's called. He's a slightly different from this guy, which is a blue diamond. I have a big one back there. But this guy has the stripes. I'm not sure if he's considered the same thing or not. Got a great deal on him too from a friend of mine who was moving and had to unload some stuff, so got a great deal on him. It's another blue diamond. He's back there chilling. He was out here until I decided to shoot this video. I picked up some plants, some anubias mostly. I overbought the plants, so I'm gonna have to pick my spaces where I put them. I put some in my other community tank, which is the plant's a little crowded looking, but I kind of like it. I like a nice overgrown looking tank. Even with my fish, I overcrowd straight up. I do. I like it. I don't like a scarce looking aquarium. I like activity. As long as you're taking care of that water, you're good to go. You know, within reason. Obviously, you don't want to put a fish that'll grow 5 feet in a 55-gallon tank, but otherwise, you know, you can overcrowd an aquarium as long as that filtration is good and you're on your water changes. I want to get there. It's that blue diamond back there. It's got a nice size on them. Excuse the water. I fed him not too long ago. I couldn't wait to shoot the video. I wanted to wait till it cleared up, but I said, what the heck? Pretty early in the morning. I'm a second shifter, so this is when I roam. There's a lemon discus. I don't know what it might be called in your area. But back to the lecture at hand. Is fish keeping a hobby or a job for you? Like I said, sometimes it can be both for me, but I'm gonna go with it's a hobby. I do ask myself, why am I doing this many a day? Especially when I got other things that I have to do. But when that water's clean, everybody's looking good and healthy, man, it's a very rewarding feeling. So that's all I have to say tonight, guys. But I like for you to answer, is it a hobby or a job? Fish keeping. For you. Yeah, for you. Not talking about you guys that own stores and sell online and this and that. I'm really talking to those of us who just simply keep them for pleasure. Another thing is, I want my fish tanks out where people can see them, not in my bedroom hidden somewhere where only a select people can see. And if you come into my house, you better acknowledge my tank, or else I'm going to make you acknowledge it. After I clean this thing and got all these nice fish in here, you're just going to walk right past and go get you a pop out the fridge or soda, whatever you call it. No, you better backpedal and look at that tank for at least 3 or 4 minutes. Make me feel good. I love a nice aquarium. I'm going to look at one, even if it's filthy. If I go somewhere, I got to stop and look at the fish tank. What say you? I got to look at the tank. Look at this guy. He's gorgeous. So, YouTube, that's all I got to say for tonight. Until my next video, God is love, and be blessed, everyone.